If you've tried tofu but you aren't exactly crazy about it, well, I may have a recipe that will change your mind. Stick around. Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan, and welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN and I follow the Starch Solution. The Starch Solution is a program created by Dr. John McDougall, and on his program I was able to lose those last 15 pounds. If you'd like more information on the Starch Solution, I will leave a link to Dr. John McDougall's book in the description box below. On my channel, you're going to find quick and easy whole food plant-based recipes that are no oil and gluten-free. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a video, which is every Tuesday and Saturday. And for more plant-based content, follow me on Instagram at Chew on Vegan. If you're new to this way of eating or just feel like you need some more support, I started a Facebook group, and there you will find recipes, inspiration, and support. I'll leave a link to my Facebook group in the description box below. And if you're still not convinced that a plant-based diet is right for you, I have created an e-guide that explains the benefits of a plant-based diet. I will leave a link to that in the description box below. And also be sure to sign up for my newsletter, and a link to that will be in the description box below. So today I'm going to be showing you another way to make tofu. We're going to be using the air fryer. You could also do it in the oven. This one is so easy, so quick. I've been making it lately and I absolutely love it. So let's get started. First, we've got a half a block of extra firm tofu, which I've just cubed up. And then we're gonna season this up a little bit. You can do it two ways. You can do it directly onto the tofu, or you can put it in the nutritional yeast, which is the other ingredient in here. I like to do it just on the tofu itself. And I just pat it down a little bit. So we've got some garlic powder, some onion powder, a little bit of pepper, my fancy pepper shaker. Then we flip it over and do it again. I have my air fryer basket right here ready to go. I just put some nutritional yeast in a bowl here, and what you're going to do is with each piece of tofu, you're just going to dab it in here. The tofu is going to be a little bit damp, and then that's it. You put it in your air fryer basket. Now this tofu, I got the extra firm. I didn't really press it. I just put it in a paper towel and kind of pressed on it with my hands. It doesn't need to be super pressed or anything. So I'm just going to continue to put my little tofu pieces into the air fryer here, the basket. So you just want to make sure that they're not touching, so then that way they get uniformly crisp. And then make sure you get front, back, and all four sides covered in the nutritional yeast. And it doesn't have to be a thick coating, just a light coating is perfect. So these are going to go into the air fryer at 400 for about 15 minutes, and I will shake them halfway through. Now I want to make a quick little side dish to go with my tofu. We're also going to have some rice. And I found this really nice mix of chopped veggies from Trader Joe's. And look at how beautiful that looks, all chopped up for you. I love it. So I'm just going to dump it in here. I've got a little bit of water going in here, of course. And what it has in it is broccoli, carrots, green cabbage, red cabbage, jicama, green bell pepper, radish, and celery. So a really nice mix of veggies. And I'm just going to season it up with a little garlic powder, onion powder, a little smoked paprika, and you'll just add water as needed. And we're just going to saute this for 5 minutes or so, maybe a little bit longer. We want the veggies to keep their crispness. So I'm just going to cover these up and keep watching them, and we'll go for about 5 minutes. For a little bit of flavor, I'm just going to add some coconut aminos. and about a 1/4 cup of frozen peas. And then we'll just let that cook for another 2-3 minutes. Also adding a big handful of baby kale. And we'll just let this wilt down. Make sure the peas have heated through. Before we plate everything up, I wanted to show you a quick little hack. I just love this. I've got some frozen rice, and all I did was I made a big batch of rice, and then I put some in a little baggie. These are special baggies. Glad makes them. They're BPA free and they're microwavable safe. So I just grabbed one of these out of the freezer. Just gonna vent it a little bit, cracked it open, and 2 minutes in the microwave, and then you'll have rice. This is a great little hack. I love these during the week. I come home from work, I don't have any rice maybe made, and then I just can grab my little stash in the freezer. So quick little hack for you. So another quick and easy, high carb, low fat, low calorie density meal, gluten free. And I just top this with my sweet chili sauce. Well, not mine, but Trader Joe's. You're probably sick to death of that, but I am not. So you could top it with whatever you want. If you wanted to make a little peanut sauce, if you wanted to just use coconut aminos or just soy sauce, totally up to you as your toppings. But I just love all the colors in the veggies, and then the rice, that cool little hack that I told you about, just pulling it out of the freezer makes life so easy. And this is what it's about, making meals that are quick and easy, that you don't have to stress over. I mean, while the tofu is cooking, you get those veggies going, and literally you're eating in 20 minutes. So that's a win for me. So let's give this a taste. Since tofu is the star of this show, I'm gonna take a bite of that. Cooked perfectly, it's crispy. I love the flavor of the nutritional yeast. It just gives it the perfect amount of flavor and a little bit of crispiness. And these veggies, I love the whole combination. And I just cooked it for a few minutes. They're still a little bit crisp, and added that baby kale for that extra nutrients. So a lot of fiber on this plate with the rice and all the veggies. Got your protein with the tofu, and you are good to go. It's another perfect plate. So I hope you enjoyed this video, you learned something, and you give this recipe a try. Remember, all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate and your weight. Until next time, thank you. Woo! If you've tried tofu but aren't and don't forget to hit that blah 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 blah. No, I didn't. And then we'll be ready to get it all ready. And that doesn't even make sense. Glad makes them, and they're BPH free. Not BPH. Let me finish chewing, good Lord.